That's the story of how I ran down the road naked.
That was the second time I got crabs.
I missed
it.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, hey.
Oh, another news.
Oh, hey,
Welcome,
everyone.
everybody.
Good to see you there.
Hope you all are doing fantastic this evening. And might we all just take a second to appreciate this fantastic attire from Hecate here. Look at that awesome.
It's amazing.
It is nice. And
I'm fully immersed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, it feels wonderful in front of you all again and see your lovely faces. I'm really excited to dig into some lasers and liches. And before we begin, who wants to fill in some people as to what happened before we do some character intros?
I got this.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, this should be good.
Because I was totally here last time.
Nobody was here last time.
That's right. Whoops.
Oh, there wasn't a last time.
There wasn't a last time. Yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, there wasn't?
No.
Yeah.
What's not? No.
Oh, well.
No, we waited.
Never mind then.
Okay. You
Uh-huh.
met your Uncle Wilbur at one time, and he sent you on a quest to find his duck companion. His wife had left him, taken all of his liquids, and he needed the duck who kept his books so he could collect on some payments and not be broke no more. You all found him in this mysterious grove that appeared on 5 Millionth Street, where you proceeded to head into one of 3 castles that was in this mysterious grove. You found yourself into a Drunky Cheesers building, old rundown arcade restaurant, and you managed some worshiping the drunken god of cheesers, and you proceeded to interrogate them, throw them in ball pits, and knock them out, and make your way down into the basement. You had found an upstairs hatch with a handprint scanner to let you in, and a downstairs leading into the manager Wobone's office. I believe, Onita, you also got a pair of +1 protection sunglasses.
That's right, I did.
Y'all got a bunch of like money and LED glowing seashells that beat to the beat. And then you found your way into a very yeasty situation, smelling of musky, old, moldy yeast. The basement had overgrown into a thick sludge of just goop that you saw swallow up a bunch of kobolds into the wall. And you made your way through kind of some pizza slimes that were dancing and raving inside the boiler room, and to the office of manager, where he of being a good manager for Drunky Cheesers. Number 1, being aggressive, as he jumped off the desk to punch Yef. And with that, Yef, tell everybody who is Yef and who is Wobone punching.
Wait, what?
Describe Yef.
Introduce who you are.
This is a test?
Yeah.
You didn't do your homework?
Yeah.
So, we have a synthetic man who is very robotic with wings, and you've got this lizard man coming in for a punch. Can I literally have something for this? And I kind of want to just, if we can let this happen.
Yeah, you're introducing yourself, Chief.
I have Burn Corrupted.
Oh, okay.
And so as he jumps at me, I'd totally love to just put my hand on his face and burn that.
All right, so I like this. We're going to start with some action shots as you all barge into the office, and he jumps off the desk and goes to punch, and you see Yef hold out a hand to burn, the Mechanical Gundam style. Yeah.
It is a wisdom saving throw for...
Freeze frame you there as that's about to happen, and then go ahead and just some character descriptions for everybody else as well along the way.
Okay.
Cinder Block, since you're next in line, you see Yef rush forward, holding his hand forward as Wobone's about to punch him with Cinder Block. And what is Cinder Block doing?
Nolan, you're muted.
Whoop this.
Ooh.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
Ha
Culprit.
Silly me!
Give me time to get lipstick off my fangs.
I'm surprised that was the only issue we had, was just me accidentally being muted in OBS.
I love that you
I'm
have a
looking
hand
over
mirror.
Oh, look at that. So I'm trying to look over these cliches, trying to find something. We got a one-liner, but that's if somebody dies. Let's see. I can give him +1 if I do a maniacal laugh, but that seems kind of like a waste. 200%. That's for me. That's an intimidation check. That could possibly give him disadvantage. I forgot what the intimidated condition does.
In this case, I would say that would give him a disadvantage on his wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
But who are you?
Go that way then. Well, yeah, let's do it. We're gonna burn. Where to go? What's it called? Why can't I read? Over 9,000 is apparently the name of the cliche. You focus your energy into a concentrated force that makes you appear more powerful. For 1 minute, I have +2 to intimidation checks, and creatures attacking you have -1 to their attack and damage rolls against you. So, with that, let me burn my cliche.
Yeah, and
the leg goes off.
How are you busting into this room to intimidate this creature, this manager, who doesn't know who Cinderblock is?
Who is Cinderblock, Nolan? For the benefit of the audience, who is Cinderblock?
Cinderblock is here to fuck this duck, and Wellbone, you've got yourself right the crosshairs. You got the WWWC heavyweight champion of the world, and not only that, you got yourself some Onita Spinebuster, who I'm sure will be having some pleasure introducing himself to you momentarily. And we got ourselves Yef, who is going to acquaint yourself with his face oh so soon, on top of Cascada Minogue, who I'm doing everybody's intros. I'm getting ahead of myself. What it comes down to is we're gonna pulverize you until there's nothing left, brother, and that's the goddamn truth.
Beautiful.
Do I get intimidation?
Distracted. Yeah, he is going to be intimidated for the time being. You know what? I'm going to give him a roll here.
Okay, I was going to say I'm happy to roll for it.
I don't think you have to, but go ahead and roll.
Intimidation. Do I get intimidation?
Please. Please. That's going to be an unnatural 19.
Yeah, that definitely beats my 4. So, yeah, he is. So as he goes to punch, Yef's holding up the hand, ready to burn, and he looks over at you, and you see his hand begin to quake midair. As Cascada, you poke your head in through the door. Who is Cascada, and what is the situation?
I'm a void tiefling synth weaver beat booster. Yeah, all them words.
That absolutely says Beast Booster, by the way.
Beast Booster.
That's because I'm so good at it.
It's even
I'm so
better.
good at I'm beast.
Nice. You know,
I'm beast.
Also sounds like it should be a thing, though.
It really does.
Yeah.
Like a synth weaver hunter hybrid beast booster.
Yeah. You got like your dinosaurs with like subwoofers bouncing off the back.
Yeah. Dubsteposaurus.
Dub. Hey, I'm not saying a word.
Let me write that down real quick.
That may or may not be a thing. All right, I'm keeping my mouth shut. So, are you interjecting into this situation at all, or are you just kind of keeping your eyes open and watching?
I'm gonna step back a little bit and get all the papers that I would normally have together, and I can't read this through my white contacts. I can't read my spells at all.
Geez. Black text to pure white. So I'm essentially giving you all the surprise round in favor here.
Oh,
Giving you all
I think I want to do a brawl room blitz. Let me look that up real quick.
What is that?
I believe I get to like pump everybody up with it.
All right.
Yeah, so
Brawl blitz.
You blasting some beats on your guitar.
You let out infusing a 30-foot cube of space you can see
Whole
within
room.
range
Whole room.
with intense energy. Each creature in the cube gains +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, and strength and dexterity-based
Nice.
ability checks for the duration.
And y'all come hot. Okay.
Yeah, so
So-
I'm all like, let's kick his ass.
So far, Door's been kicked down. Yif has rushed up and met, in this anime Dragon Ball Z style mid-air kind of punch going from Wobone to Yif, who's holding out the hand, beginning to burn the corruption away. Cinder Block starts busting in. Here's who I am. I'm badass. I'm going to fuck you up. Scares Wobone a little bit to the heavy beat blasting, everybody getting a +1. Next, we have Onita. You're still in the hallway surrounded by yeast. That's my favorite sentence.
I forgot that he always was just yeast.
Just
I'd love to tell you who Onita was, but I'm gonna reach out to an individual who knows Onita better than I could ever begin to describe. That's 16-time world champion Ric Flair. Nolan.
Let's hear it.
When you're talking about diamonds in this industry, the conversation starts and ends with Onita's Spinebuster. Woo! When you're talking about greatness, you gotta start with Onita's Spinebuster. He's a man who's been to the top of the mountain and is gone down into the bottom of the gutter, brother. And I just want you to know, Onita Spinebuster, when you're talking about Ric Flair, you're talking about the greatest, the 16-time world champion. Woo! Space Mountain. And I got girls a mile long dying just to hear me go, ooh. Everything you see from head to toe, custom made. Alligator shoes. This suit, Michael's in Kansas City. $1,200 sunglasses, Rolex watch. Brother, they say you're the king of the death match. And you're going to prove it with Ric Flair at Starrcade, brother. We're going to see if you can be the man. Because to be the man, woo, you got to beat the man. And there's only one diamond in this business. And it's Ric Flair. I'd like to enter the room.
All right. So yeah,
Watch just behind you munching on his anchovy sardine pizza, just like.
I just like to imagine that, like, Ric Flair starts announcing, like, you did your bit, so, like, they're just both going on. Like,
over the music.
It's literally.
Onita Spinebuster is a very close personal friend of mine. You know.
Finish Cinderblock your intro and intimidation, and Onita is still continuing to talk, or I guess his friend from the clouds in the intercom. It's Ric Flair over the intercom.
Is
And you're just
brother.
like, oh, so good. You start eating your pizza. You feel invigorated with that +5 anchovy temporary HP. And so the music's blasting. You're using your, I guess your, say kind of like an action ordeal for a surprise round to move on into the room as well. Kind of, I guess, doing a little dance to the music on your way in. And then we have, last but certainly not least, Liches. describe Liches and how is Liches interacting with this current predicament that you all are about to find yourself in.
Yeah, so you'll see Lynx come sliding into the room. She is a space punk. It's not space. Sorry, different realm. She is a punk elf covered in a tattoo that runs down the side of her face and off the side of her entire body. And you'll see if you look closely enough that the tattoo seems to be moving and changing. And as she's clearly in anger state over this yeasty mess that is just sticking all to her body, the tattoo seems to be just growing darker and red and blacks just changing and glowing across her. So she's going to move into the room and get close enough to this guy that she's going to pull out just this red powder substance and just and cover across his entire body.
Okay.
And cast a highlight.
A highlight. Okay. What does that do?
Highlight.
I know all these things. It's for everybody else. Just like that.
Highlight will mark this individual. The target must make a wisdom saving throw to know if they have been targeted or not. Regardless of their save, they are now marked for the next 24 hours. I am in a 1 mile radius of this target. I will have a general idea where they are, and for the duration of this time that they are marked, I have a +1 to my range attack rolls against the target.
Nice.
And
so you
have a
tagged him.
+1 to attack
I get
and
it.
damage rolls.
I get it. You talked.
I realized I didn't do an attack. I was going to do something. But
No,
that's
you
okay.
can. Yeah. Yeah. All this is kind of happening, which in a domino effect, like the Magic the Gathering stack, starting with Yefs. But what are you doing as well? I feel like it's going to
I do
happen.
want to point out that I'm upset that there isn't a drop kick.
Really?
That is
Yeah,
kind of
that's
surprising.
very strange. I was like, well, Yef's holding him, so I'm just going to drop kick him.
Well, he's not holding him yet. He's as you
we're in
bust it, he's
slow-mo.
midair slow mo. Yeah, fist nearing. Yeah.
Bullet time.
Okay, because I don't want to jack his swag.
You swag jacker?
I don't want to be a swagger jacker. He might make me skip to his loo, and I will skip to his loo. Let me see. Well, so he's not prone, right?
No.
Negative.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah, all these I have to like grab him and can I just like hit him with my bat?
Yeah, you can. We'll do a like hold action scenario. Since it's a trigger of effects kind of happening after Yef's thing happens, then take a crack at him. So good.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It sounds good. Well, okay. If he's not grappled and he continues to come and attack, I could do something different. So
yeah, that'll work. Yeah. So I held on to it to let everybody introduce their thing first because again I know what burn corruption does, and but in for all the viewers out here, why don't you explain to them? Definitely not for me.
As an action, I present my drag icon and recite a command line designed to dismantle corrupted creatures. Each enemy corrupted creature that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. My DC. If the creature fails its saving throw, it loses 1d6 hit points as it becomes more unstable. If a creature succeeds on the saving throw, they are immune to the effects of this feature for 24 hours.
Okay. So what is that DC?
13. I don't know if any of all the pluses stuff applies to that.
13. I'm gonna give you a +1 for the boosted song, and
Okay.
he's got disadvantage for being intimidated at the moment, and that is wow. That went from a 19 to a 4, so that's a failure.
Nice.
And he's gonna lose some HP, if I'm not mistaken. Pull out my handy dandy board here.
Cool. It takes 5 What was it? Force damage?
Force, right?
It actually doesn't even say.
Sounds like force.
Just 6 damage or
All right.
1d6 damage.
And so that came out to 5. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, as roll. How does this look when you like hold out your symbol towards him? Look like.
So he holds out his hand, palm having the icon of whatever it was called, my defrag icon.
Let's fuck this duck.
Yells, "Be gone, you flagrant virus!" And then his hand explodes.
And his hand. Okay, so he was flying through the air. You burned him. Continue flying forward a little bit and land here in between Onita, which would give you the opportunity to use your held action to crack him with your bat if you would like, Onita.
Can I instead, seeing as he's doing an attack, right?
He was essentially attempting to
Okay, I want to reaction
until he got scared.
hit him with a big time spine buster.
Go for it.
I can grapple a charging target, making their attack an automatic hit. So I'm going to take. But if I'm able to grapple him, I use their momentum to lift them high in air and slam them down on their back. And then it deals 1d12 bludgeoning damage, knocks the target prone, and I only take half the damage
So
from there.
contested athletics from you, acrobatics from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Wow. Intimidated.
What does a natural 20 do, brother? Fuck yeah!
Natural 8. All right. So, scene so far, you busted in. All this loud music and the of the dust. He's highlighted, kind of glowing neon. He's jumped out Yif and kind of continued to go as Yif burned him along the way. Of this loud cinder block, you just grab him and you win the grapple.
So that's 1d12 bludgeoning. That's 11. Wait, so I got a natural 20. Is that going to impact the damage at all or not?
It double damage dice, yeah.
Okay, so that's 22 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
How much damage do I take from him? Because it'll be half.
Take damage from him. You take damage from him?
Yeah, if he was doing an attack, I take half of the damage of whatever his attack
okay.
was.
Well, we'll roll. What's your AC, Yif? He was punching at you. Is it higher than a 14?
My AC
No,
or
yes.
Zach's?
What's your AC?
Oh, it's 18.
Okay, yeah, so it does none. You take no damage because he was attempting to punch, completely scared off of his rocker now. It does not follow through with any kind of attack. So you take no damage. Mick. Onita. There we go.
Hell yeah.
And you said that's 22 damage? Damn.
22. Bludgeoning. And he's prone. Or
Yeah,
wait.
did you crack him onto the ground and he falls down? I guess if it's all right with you, I'll keep this order that we did the intros, unless y'all want to roll initiative. It's up to you all.
I have no preference, and so it doesn't impact me.
I got to hit a spine buster finally, so I'm good.
All right, and then we'll start up with him, and then go back down the order we introduced for this time, for cinematic purposes, I suppose. And he will stand up, straighten his coat, his tear, angry, beaten, and bruised. Now he looks at you, Onita, since you were the one to blast him with that spine buster, and he will give you a put cheesers first, you block-headed fool. And he is going to punch at you twice.
At me?
Yes.
Put cheesers up your ass, bub.
So that is a 9 and a 19.
19 hits.
All right.
Question: is it an opportunity for him standing up?
Yeah, because he's laying down. He's down.
It's so trying to think. Does standing on prone normally proc an attack of opportunity? He was already in your melee range, though. But I actually don't know. That's does it?
I think normally it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's knocked prone, so
I
he'd have
wanna
to
say that's
get
correct.
his
That's actually in
blood
all
up.
these years something I've never. Yeah, we're gonna say attack of opportunity from Cinderblock and Onita.
We're just gonna literally all start stomping on him on the ground.
Okay. So as he's trying to get up to punch, go ahead and roll your attack of opportunity, and let's see if Wobone survives long enough to get a punch.
He can't get up. He's stomping on
You
him.
scared the shit out of him, burnt him.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection.
Jesus.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go for a stomp, and if I connect, I'm gonna defrag strike and have an explosion come out of my foot.
Oh yeah, hold on. I could do there's straight up the stomp that I can do. That's the move.
It's like that
I just
moment
stomp
when like
on his head.
the referee turns around and like he's distracted with somebody, and
Yes.
everybody comes down.
Down, yeah. And they look back, you're all like,
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't do nothing. I was all legal, brother.
God, man. Okay. This is going completely different than I expected from.
If you want to roll it the other way, we can totally roll it the
you
other
go
way.
right ahead.
Yeah. If not, I'm gonna stomp this dude's
Go ahead.
brains
We'll start-
out of his head.
Let's start with Yef. Do your attack of opportunity as he's trying to get up. Let's see you kick a man while he's
Stay
down,
down, brother.
Do we have advantage?
Just a second there, you see a glimpse.
We
of
have
face.
inspiration. Or no, wait, that's our cliche.
Yeah, we got
That's right.
cliches.
Mhm.
Which Wilbur has Wilbur or Wellbone? I think Monkey Man would have to clarify. Somebody's got an NPC has cliche.
Yeah, I do have a cliche.
I didn't hear if it had advantage or not, but I've rolled a 13 so far.
He's prone, so yeah, you get advantage.
Okay. Oh, good. 15.
15 is just
Yeah, she's back.
perfect. You meet it, you beat it.
All right. What is regular melee damage? I didn't write that.
It's going to be 1d4. Well, I think normally it's if you're not proficient, it's going to be 1 plus your strength modifier.
Or do I want a diving elbow drop?
I'm not proficient. So 1d4 plus my strength modifier, and that's it.
Yeah. That's what I thought as well, Envy. But you know what? I like it. Wobone don't like it. But I like it.
So 5 bludgeoning, and then it's 4
From
force damage. Oh
Jesus
wait, and I
Christ.
think I want to make sure because
He is currently still alive.
dexterity saving throw
Oh,
is what you get for the force
he's
damage.
prone, so that's a disadvantage.
Take his walk.
Also scared. Like he's like
Kick his
in
ass, yeah.
pants right now.
Kick his ass and take his wallet. It's right there, Jeff. Take it.
That is a 14 on the dex. I'm sorry, that's a 15 on the dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I believe that makes it.
This reminds me of that time when we made little Timmy's wish come true by pulverizing him in the ring.
So, Cinderblock, we'll go in order here. What is your attack of opportunity? He's laying on the ground. He's tried to get up once so far and just been kicked in the teeth by Yef. And as his head kind of bounces off the concrete and back up, he looks up. Jesus, first. And it's on you to do your attack of opportunity for Cinderblock.
So this is particular words. This is specifically an attack of opportunity, not my turn. Or is this like okay? Gotcha. Well then, we're just gonna punch him. That's gonna be an unnatural 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Yeah. Man.
Honestly, the evidence of this fight is really going to look in his favor when someone comes to investigate this?
Yeah.
It looks like we just burst in here and just beat the hell out of this
cash
guy.
registers and
1 second. D&D Beyond is not happy apparently. Does anybody know what just the base unarmed strike?
1 plus strength
Is-
modifier. Unless you're proficient in unarmed fighting, then you get 1d4 plus strength modifier.
You said 1 plus or 1d4 plus
Yeah.
1.
1d4 plus strength modifier. Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you he starts to get up, and yeah, if you kick him in the teeth, his head bounces off the tile floor and pops back up. Jesus, first crunch! You just smack him right in the mouth as you see like a couple of teeth fly off into the corner of the room, flying with great trajectory. You hit him really hard. His head bounces off the tile and back up again. Onita, your attack of opportunity.
I should start like hitting him with like the Macho Man diss rap. Be a man, Woolbone. I would like to execute. Let's see. We're gonna go with the good old classic in the honor of the Macho Man. We're gonna do a little diving bow drop. Air. I extend my body sideways and put my arm up, forcing all my effort of the attack onto my elbow. I'll slam into my opponent with the elbow, dealing 1d12 bludgeoning damage. If the opponent is prone, this attack 2d12 bludgeoning damage
Jesus Christ!
on a hit.
You're giving him the fucking people's elbow. Okay.
Basically, I'm like,
right.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yeah. Onita the Rock Spinebuster. Gotcha.
I think y'all are gonna kill him before I
Oh,
get
you
a
just
full
got a
turn.
nat 20, didn't you?
You did. What is it? Okay, cool. 40 damage.
Well, I don't think this guy has a head anymore.
Ugh. Oh no!
What happens right here?
Wait,
You also get a +1. Do you get +1 to damage from your thing, or that you from the music? You'll get +1 to attack, +1 to ability saves because of the beats laying down.
Fuck yeah.
Ugh.
All the dice. Oh,
So that's you said I also get a +1.
you get a +1 to attack rolls.
Oh,
Ability.
okay. So that's 26 damage.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Is it theme music time?
Sounds
So
like it.
Hit my music, brother.
he stands up. He wipes a plethora of blood off of his face. He smiles at you with 1 tooth left dangling in his mouth.
I'm gonna make him see cheesers one way or the other today.
Seek to dominate, then seek to subjugate. He's gonna punch you with that 119 that you said hit. Starting rolled. He is still alive. You see him swaying back and forth really heavily. His eyes going in and out of consciousness, but he is still standing.
He's like, ah.
That is gonna be 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he punches you upside the head.
How much? 9?
9, yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
then-
I like it.
Jesus Christ, he's corrupted, so like he has no say in what he does. He's just America. I can do this all day.
I could do this all day.
And then that's
We must
the end of the
survive.
turn. So that was round 1. 67 points of damage you did in round 1.
Fine.
First did pulled him out of his desk chair, put him on the floor, and just beat him to death.
Just beat him to a pulp, and we're gonna go back up to the top. And the order that we were in was Yef, Cinder, Cascada, Onita, Linksys. So Yef, well, that was your opportunity attack.
Super Gundam on him and just.
Oh yeah. All right.
form Voltron.
Yeah, I feel like First doesn't understand it, but he has this drive to take out the axe and bring it down on him. And therefore he will. Because it's in his code.
Is another tenant of Cheezers get just absolutely wrecked in your office? Is that a tenant of
bonus
Cheezers?
tenant of Cheezer is be a bitch. That's what it is.
So yeah, I'm gonna bring down my laser axe on him.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit.
If you hit, I'm assuming you cannot do less than 2 points of damage. So let's see if you hit.
Well, this is going exactly as I imagined.
You get +1 and advantage. Does everybody get advantage from the highlight, or is that just you, Liches?
Just me.
Okay,
Wait,
Susie's done.
let me.
Oh wait, let's fuck him up even more.
It's really we're teetering on the precipice of destruction here. We really need everything we can get.
I like to
Yeah,
imagine
we're
that we all just
overwhelming.
stood
Let me
over and
confirm.
start stomping the shit out of him.
It just says your
range.
ranged attack, so I'm assuming it's just me.
So you still got the music +1 going on. So you do
Okay,
get
so-
+1 to your attack roll.
That again brings me to 15.
15 is a hit. Is it possible for you to do less than 2 damage? You can roll for it, though. Roll your damage. You might see the destruction which it causes.
Is he still prone? Is he still
No, he's
alive?
stood up.
Okay, good.
Wait.
I was like, good lord. We're all
And so he's wiped the blood from him. He's got 1 tooth left. It's not even, he's a dragonborn. It's not even as sharp.
Oh, he
It's
is?
just one of his flat teeth.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should have hit him with a stomp. That would have made it so he can't use his breath weapon. Damn.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, yeah, I can't do less than 3
Okay.
damage. So,
So,
Wait, can I do a stunner?
as you bring your axe down, are you going lethal? Oh, sorry. Are you going lethal?
yeah, I'm going lethal because this guy is cursed or corrupted.
Yeah, he is corrupted. So how would you like to end this manager, this mid-level manager of a pizza joint? How would you like to end his career? Yay, nay, his life. How would you like to end this?
Well, he's corrupted, so he is no longer humanoid in my eyes. So I straight take my my battle axe and I go like big air. I'm going big air.
Here,
We're coming right down, and we're taking his head off.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you jump up and you slide across, and almost with hot knife through butter, the head, and he's there swaying back and forth. One final, he gives you one final kind of
Nolan's
quirk as
lights
you-
just went crazy, and it really messed with me.
At the end of all and his head just falls and pops to the ground as it rolls kind of in between cinder blocks feet and up in between kind of Cascada and Liches. You see the horn's head just roll over and look at you, smiles for a second with that one tooth, and then it just stops moving.
Hell yeah.
Oh. So I'm just gonna, since the moment has happened, the last thing I remember hearing in chat last session, I'm gonna heal his corruption. And so I like 2 weeks, like, I'm gonna have to give Wobone a personality, and then I go fucking kill him.
And then we
Hey.
just say, you know what? That's better.
I love it though.
Just fucking destroy him.
So headless Wobone at your feet
The
now.
form of healing.
It's true. It's true. So you're in his office. His body's laying down. Go ahead and everybody give me perception checks.
Nine.
19.
You see a head.
15.
9.
9, 15.
4.
Can I take his head? I'd like to keep his head if possible.
I mean, yeah, where are you gonna put it? Yeah, like a
I'll tie it to my belt, like my
sure. It's still got the necktie around the neck.
Okay, so I'll
head
just
in a necktie.
just in case,
Okay. He was in a
just
really
in case anybody.
nice suit.
This is it.
So above, so that would be the 15th and the 19th. You see a small little CCTV up in the corner, mounted up in the center of the corner, sorry, up about midway center from the floor and the ceiling, and a remote laying on the desk. I think you also see some other stuff in this office.
Well, I have no idea what that remote does.
Where's the duck?
Where's the duck?
You don't see a duck in here.
He's not getting.
You don't see
You
a
know.
duck.
Cinderblock's upset because he didn't even get to rage.
You do notice, though, that Wobone is missing a hand.
Ooh,
Missing a head
is that-
too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is the missing hand like that? That's unexpected. Like that, surely Wilbur would have described the missing hand. Does it look fresh? Does it look old? Is this a war wound?
It does not look closed. Like it's not bleeding, but it looks like somebody may have cauterized it. But it looks like
Does
a
it-
pretty fresh cut.
Is it like a clean cut, or does it look like it was like ripped off? kind of
3/4 of it was clean, and it's like the blade couldn't follow through, so they just like maybe ripped the rest. You see a bit of skin cut.
Kitchen.
from
Does
the-
it look
accident.
like Cheezers was displeased?
Give me a religion check.
Oh,
Praise be.
18.
8. You don't see any type of so there's a lot of religious folk in the wrestling circuit, a lot of really good church going, angry beer drinking folk. None of these wounds seem like anything you would have seen as far as like a ritualistic or a displeased god.
Okay.
Can I turn on the TV?
You can, yeah. So it shows currently it's like freeze. It's stopped where you were walking. It's like paused where you were walking into the office. It shows you standing in front of the door, and that's where it's been kind of paused. There is a rewind button, fast forward button, and like an eject and a play button, and a volume up and down.
Yeah, I want to rewind and see if I.
Yeah, sure. So you rewind it for a little while, and eventually we're backing up a little bit. You get to a point where you actually see a duck and a hooded woman walk into the manager's office. So as you rewind a little bit where they first enter and you hit play, you see a duck and this hooded woman walk into the office. You see. And you slap volume on the CCTV. You hear a little bit of lo-fi kind of beat music going on here. They're jamming, they're partying, they're hanging out. The duck sets down a briefcase on top of the desk, and Cheezers is like pouring some shots of dark liquor.
Wait, what is Cheezers?
I'm sorry, Wobone, not Cheezers.
Okay.
Wobone is pouring little shots from his desk, and the duck opens up the briefcase, and you just see a pile of neon purple powder as he begins to like pour some of it out onto the desk, and they pull out this little dagger and kind of start chopping it up, and then you see him separating it out onto the desk.
They're doing
just-
space jugs.
Yeah, they're snorting this stuff left, right. The duck is just like laying it out there, and the duck is, and you hear a quack, 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 quack.
The duck got fucked up.
The duck isn't getting fucked. It's getting fucked up.
It all makes sense now.
I know it all along.
The lady is partaking in no drugs at this point, but she does like eventually they kind of move the briefcase as it looks like everybody is adequately just tore up from the floor up. They're fucked. They've been drinking. They've been snorting this neon powder, and you see her start dancing on the desk as she kind of leans down and runs a little finger down his chest. Yeah, they're getting fucked up, partying like that. And she kind of points off into the distance, and you see him like shake his head. No. But then he points to the briefcase, and the duck lays down on a little more drugs, and he quack, 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 quack. They get tore up a little more.
Hold on. Are there any more drugs left on the table?
Give me an investigation check.
Where are the drugs?
And
Are we looking for drugs?
Oh, thank God. It's a natural 20. Where are the drugs?
there is a little bit of residue, purple residue, scattered across the desk, and you see some cut marks, and it appears to be pretty fresh still.
How much residue are we talking here?
And you like drop it on your gums. You know,
I want to do that, just so I don't get addicted. But I want to make sure. I want to verify that it is indeed
give
drugs.
me a Constitution saving throw.
This is not a good idea. Oh, that's a 3.
That's it. Yeah. So, this isn't the puny shit they have backstage at the wrestling ring. This is the stuff that the corpos, the corporate people have.
Ooh.
Fine. I mean, you feel it.
That's why I rub it on my gums so I don't get addicted.
That's how it works. As long as you only rub it on
as
the
long
gums.
as you just rub it on your gums, you're fine. You don't
You're
get
fine,
addicted to it.
That completely checks out.
your mouth is numb for a little while. But
brother.
It's the good stuff. And as you're rubbing the gum,
Motion the cinder block to, hey, there's a little bonus on the desk, if you know what I mean.
Backstage action over here.
you see him still kind of
Bam, bam.
shaking his head no to the lady as she seems to be asking him for something. And eventually she just reaches over, grabs his hand, and kind of starts to put it on her chest as his face gets red, and she just takes out a knife and cuts his hand off.
Cinder block's cold. He's probably licking the desk at this. Goddamn, brother, handle your shit.
Hits a little splinter on your tongue. But there is no more. You
All right,
licked it all
well,
up. Yeah.
So
Just had to make sure it was.
100%. You
she cut his hand
very
off.
thorough. Yeah, she did. So on the CCTV shows, her kind of take his hand and put it on her chest as he starts getting a little flustered. And in a moment of weakness, she catches his moment of weakness. She grabs his hand, takes out a knife, and tries to cut it off. The hand doesn't come all the way off, so she just pulls it the rest of the way off.
Oh, ow.
And then,
Metal.
yeah, and then you see the duck pull out a Zippo and just like hold it up to the arm
Damn,
and cut
this
it.
duck is hardcore.
Right? Fucking metal.
You'll notice Wobone wasn't corrupted
Thought he was
up
an
until
accountant.
about this point, when the duck pulls out more of this powder and just shoves it down the throat
Oh, shit.
of Wobone. And then like what would probably be an OD amount, you would assume, but he starts showing the signs of like corruption as his will.
Albone was innocent.
Are we the baddies?
I have no remorse.
Cinder just sort of like turns and looks at the pulverized remains of the shift manager that's headless and handless and just like,
Hey, man, he came at me first.
He came swinging at us, brother. It was self-defense.
this
He
is
started
like
it.
Jimmy all over again.
That was a self-defense, though. That was awful.
Security.
That was just poor communication. That's
We're
not-
gonna need
Yeah,
Armin.
right off the bat, no communication.
No.
You do see the duck and the woman take the hand and walk out the way they came.
Fuck.
And they came in the way we came in, I'm assuming, right?
Correct. It is the only door. Yeah.
Okay.
Back out the steep passage.
Does it look like there are any other, like, can I access any other cameras or anything at all from the CCT, or is it just like literally in this room?
It's there's one other channel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to check the other channel.
It is the currently a live feed of the main room that y'all first walked into, which appears to be empty, minus there is one kobold. Like he's in the ball pit. You know, you locked him in there, and he's at this point he's gotten really bored. And you see him take out what looks to be like an old pizza crust and eat it. And then he looks around and he picks up like 3 of these dirty balls and starts like juggling. Trying to juggle. He's not good
He's
at it.
juggling dirty balls.
Yeah.
Just want to
Yeah.
make sure I understood correctly is all.
I woke up this morning and I said, I can't wait to say juggling dirty balls.
I want you to know, off topic, I got a TikTok about a video on how to clean balls. Like balls that are in a ball pit. And I'm like, this is y'all's.
They're listening.
They know.
It knows now.
So yeah, that's all you see up there though.
Just for reference, Potato Man's about to drop a dynamite meme.
Oh no.
Oh,
Just
no.
so you know. So you're aware.
Oh no.
It's too
As
good.
with you.
This one's too good.
Yes, Monkey Man, there were manager tactics. He yelled a few of them out. The rest of the tactics are written on the wall. The tenets to being a good manager at Drunky Cheesers are be aggressive. Begin with the end of all in mind. Put Cheesers first. Think victory, conquest. Seek first to dominate, then to subjugate. Pizza guys, wet your blade and sharpen your voice. Do not let others speak against Cheesers. Yeah, so you saw the duck and the lady in the room with the hand. And that's kind of where I'll say, you got timestamps on this thing. About 20 minutes or so pass by as you see yourself, I'll say about 30, coming into the basement. As you see, it's kind of cornered off. You see you in the top right-hand corner of the screen coming down the stairwell to the basement. Pretty close behind.
So we didn't pass them
Yeah.
on our way in. There must be some kind of other secret entrance over by where we came in.
Yeah,
For clarification, it was 20 minutes after they left the office that you see yourself coming down.
yeah. And so they left the way we came in.
So just make sure I'm understanding correctly. The CCTV footage does that appear to have taken place in this room or elsewhere?
Right here. Yep.
Okay.
All the drug party was right here in this room on that desk.
Gotcha. Did we there was like a room towards the south. Did we end up going into that? Did we
I
go
thought
anywhere?
we did we not?
There were no other rooms in the basement. You walked through the boiler
That
room.
was the boiler room, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
Where
Okay.
the pizzas were partying and kind of hot sliming you all, or trying to hot slime you.
Nothing
Yeah,
like a
hot
hot
cheese.
slime.
Loved to get hot cheesed.
So I'm wondering,
It's
like,
not so easy
either
being cheesy.
people were getting pulled into the yeast walls. Surely that's not desirable. Like, that's not a secret entrance. That's probably just death. I don't
King
know.
shame.
Okay, it's probably not advantageous to proceeding further with this story. Do we go back upstairs?
We could have gone. We did go into
There's
the kitchen.
another room just south of the room we are in. We saw a door. I don't think we went in there.
As long as we keep kind of moving at a steady pace, are we at risk of getting sucked into the walls? Does it seem like?
No, not innately. Now, if you were to put your back against the wall, possibly.
Like lean into it.
Yeah. I would. Yeah, I forgot. There is another room down here in the basement. You saw the bathroom. It's like
okay.
restrooms.
Let's head that way then.
Let's do it.
Sure. Yeah, you can make your way south through. Carefully stepping, not touching the wall too much. As you make your way down, and you see two sets of doors. One says has like we'll say it has a masculine figure and then a more feminine figure symbol on the door. And the masculine symbol door actually appears to be cracked open just a hair.
You said, are we in the right place on the map, just for visual sake?
Yef
Yeah.
has made his way through the map.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oops, I forgot to open
Where
the
did
map.
you? Oh, there y'all are. Yeah.
Got it. All right.
It's just a bunch of twisty, windy, yeasty hallways. It used to be a pretty open and linear hallway, but it's just overcome with bread dough and and mold and yeast. Again, it stinks. There's a lot of spores. There's a lot of spores kind of floating around the area. It begins getting a little harder to breathe down here. The longer you stay, the harder it is to breathe.
How's my slimy baby doing? How's my gummy baby?
The half gunner, scared of the manager and scared of Cinderblock as well a little bit now from the yelling intimidation. He's kind of just grappled himself to one of your head tentacles. Yeah.
What?
It's hanging in there.
Right on. Cool. I love him.
What am I
I will die for him.
Are you in the bathroom? Are you? Sorry,
No,
No.
I'm down at the
south
bottom,
end,
and it looks like
full of cobalt feet sticking out of the wall
got it.
as he's been sucked into the wall a little bit, but they're not moving, and they seem to be limp.
He can stay there.
It's a long hallway covered in yeast. My wife also works at a hospital.
You know what?
But the bathroom, as you walk in, has a couple of sinks, couple toilets. There is it's pretty standard bathroom. It's pretty dirty. There's grime and like sticky stuff all over the ground. But there's nothing really of note in the bathroom.
Are there any dragging marks?
Give me an investigation check. Hello, Horror Jesus. I think I said that right.
Where'd my sheet go? Uh, 19.
A 19. You do see a set of sticky footprints that seem to come into the female or the feminine side of the bathroom, but you also see those same footprints going the opposite direction back out of the room.
Which side is that? Is that the side I'm
The
in
right.
right now?
Yeah, the one on the right.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna look for any kind of stuff to activate an opening or.
As you touch the mirror, you see your own reflection, and it winks back at you.
Oh,
Interesting. I can't even blink.
Makes it even better. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around the mirror, see what's going on.
Looks to be a normal mirror.
Can I throw the head full force at the mirror?
You can. Yeah, so it's only
It's
like
biometric.
to do that, you have to step, into the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. I step
like-
into the.
Well, yeah, but it's melee range. So as you go to throw it, it doesn't even really leave your hand as it just smashes against the mirror, and part of the head kind of cracks and breaks open. You see glass and stuff shatter all over the place. And his one remaining tooth drops into the sink down below the mirror and swirls around the drain, and you hear it go down.
Ah, shit! I saw that going a little bit differently in my head. Let's tie it back on my belt.
It's like if you were holding a watermelon that is now half caved in. That is the head that you have attached to your belt. Sure.
I'm sure it'll come in handy.
But yeah, so other than that, there's really nothing of interest in the bathroom. If you look around, you don't see anything out of the norm besides your reflection acted kind of funny for a moment. As you glance back over the mirror, it kind of smiles with a couple of fangs, and then it fades back over to Yif's face.
Huh. Let's check that other mirror.
It's demolished by the head.
The other one in the other bathroom?
Oh, were you smashing the one he was looking at, Onita?
Yeah, I thought something was going to happen if I just.
No. So the other mirror is fine. As you walk in front of it, you see just a stalwart beautiful synthetic individual standing in front of the mirror in this grimy bathroom. When you look left, it looks left. Actually, I think that's backwards. When you look left, it looks right.
Well, that's weird. So
It does things mirrors are naturally supposed to do. Okay, that's the way I'm going.
Perhaps we should give Cascada and Liches a shot. I think there's something with these bathrooms.
That's good. That's a good point, brother. I got a pee-pee, and I want to go into the stall and take a tinkle.
Yeah, so yeah, you hear a heavy stream hitting a bowl of water.
Don't talk, you may crawl back up when you talk.
Never thought that I would be the theater of the mind, somebody peeing in a bathroom. Cool.
A Dragonborn, no less. That has to be a powerful stream.
A powerful stream.
Oh, man.
What world-class
Hold
champions are
that
made
for
of.
so long. All right. Good. Yeah, let's let Liches and Cascada take a look.
Yeah, what are y'all doing, Liches and Cascada? I know you're still out there in the hallway, Liches and Cascada. Y'all don't see anything of note out here in the yeasty hallways, except for it's kind of making some flappy noises. You know, like if you were to drop like a smoke bomb in a glass of yogurt kind of noise.
Oh,
Yeah, like you do. Like one does.
Thing people. It's relatable.
I
Do you
guess
want
I'll
to go check it out?
Yeah. I mean, it's the boys' bathroom, but nobody will know.
And you see a couple cigarette butts, and you hear the toilet flush as Onita walks out of the stall and back into like the little waiting room. It smells a little strong. Somebody probably needs to drink some more water. But it's otherwise just a kind of a dingy bathroom.
It's the drugs.
You should probably wash your hands. Just saying.
you need less asparagus
Get
in your
in
diet.
there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wash the old hands.
There's still good soap in there too.
Huh.
But yeah,
Yeah. Hey guys, what's going on? Did you find anything? Anybody? Anything weird happening
I
here?
wish I had a water sound effect right now.
Are the vibes off?
Well, the mirror was being not normal. And then Onita smashed it, so that's the end of that. But we thought you might have a more tender approach to trying to figure out. I think one of these rooms has a secret doorway or something. There's no other way they could have come out without getting past us.
Maybe you can use your vibes to see if you can feel for anything.
Okay, I'm gonna try, and this is completely up to you if this is actually something I can do. I'm gonna blast some beats and try to. Hang on, let me see if I can find some beats and try to see like if the reverberations are funky anywhere that they're coming back to me. Does that make sense?
So, scene for everyone. You're all standing in a dirty bathroom, just raving the fuck out.
After this smells like urine.
And it smells like strong pee.
And me and Cinder are still a little, so we're like, oh yeah.
And the your dancing little head is on your waist is bobbing as well. But no, nothing seems to be reacting to the music beyond everybody else kind of begins to pop it forth.
Hell yeah, brother.
I assume I should roll for like perception or something.
And
To see
yeah,
if
you
my,
can actually
my vibes.
give me an investigation check. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. 11. Oh, there it is.
Do the Ric Flair.
It's 6. It's not
Six.
great no matter what. It's a
This
6.
is a pretty standard dingy bathroom. Nothing seems to be vibrating out of the norm. You know, you've got some pretty hefty bass on your guitar speaker, but other than that, nothing comes out to you.
Yeah, nothing seemed out of place, man. I made a vibe angle and it all came back right.
Have we flushed all of the handles?
I don't know. Have you?
I'm gonna
Did-
go flush all the
I
handles.
flushed after I finished because I'm not a monster.
Yeah, they all.
I also raised and then lowered the seat back down when I was done because
Nice.
again, I'm not a monster.
Nice. They all flush except for one. As you push it down, like the water fills up the bowl, and it doesn't seem to stop filling as it
Oh.
continues up.
Uh-oh.
Little bits of paper now seem to be coming up through the bowl and plopping out onto the ground.
Jiggle the handle.
As the bathroom floor begins being coated with this brownish kind of yeast in the water.
Oh, cinder block! No,
It's still going. Like it's still coming.
Cinderblock's having some trouble in here, and I could use a plumbing assistance.
I don't even know what these are. I thought these were used for hand washing.
So is this a toilet or a urinal? I'm sorry, I may have missed that part.
They are toilets.
Toilet.
Ooh, Cinderblock's gonna shove his hand down in there and try to clear up some clog, because this is getting out of hand real quick.
Give me a sleight of hand.
don't do that.
A sleight of hand.
Yeah.
We could just go. Nobody's gonna know.
You just
We just run.
Abandonation.
Clog.
All right.
Do you grab it?
and he's a Goliath, so he's got a massive hand.
That's right, massive.
I'm gonna try to grab it. Does it feel like
In your
poop?
hand. Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
That's what I get for assuming there was a secret in the toilet. Toilet overflows. Roll for initiative.
Cinderblock thought he was being mighty clever and trying to find a secret passage in them here toilets, but Cinderblock believes he fell yesterday's dinner.
Anita takes a peek over the stall. That is one big pile of shit.
The water seems to stop flowing, so overflowing, but the bathroom is coated of dirty kind of brown water, and you pull your hand out and it's caked, and what you as you grab it mushed and it kind of dissolved a little bit.
You're gonna wash your hands before anything, right?
I didn't touch my pee-pee.
I washed my hands before, not after. I'm not weak.
Yeah. Assuming the situation looks under control, Cinder's going right to the sink.
Yeah.
And he's
The
using
water's not-
all of the soap.
Yeah, you can wash your hands.
Bathing
It'll
in it.
be nice. The water.
I'm just gonna
He's like,
roll.
nope, there's no soap and the water's not working. Rip.
I'm just gonna roll backwards on my rollerblades out of the bathroom.
Yep.
You slush backwards a little bit.
Yeah.
And
I
this
wanna
is
go
why we
in-
don't go in the guys' bathroom.
Yeah, I want to go into the
I'll
ladies'
agree.
room now.
It's also overflowed. Like the only thing separating it is one of those like bolt-on walls. So it's almost like a wall that separates the guys and the girls' bathroom here. So the water is also seeping in underneath the walls over there.
Well, all this discussion about bathrooms has made me think that we should probably take a quick break so we could go to the bathroom. Not stick our hand in the toilet.
That sounds like a great idea.
For a life
This is
tip.
the opposite of shit deal.
Remember, kids, don't stick
Pro
your
tip.
hands in public toilets.
Don't stick your hand in the doo-doos.
Don't stick your hand in public toilets. Regular
public
toilets.
Hey,
But not
Specifically,
public
Your own
Regular
toilet.
toilets, fair
specifically
game.
public toilets. If it's your own toilet, at least you know what's going on.
I mean, you're gonna reach in for your phone, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's some instances.
Like, it looks like I get a new phone.
All right, everybody, we'll be right back. Did the bed go ow? Or was that Jeffy that went
Yeah, the bed's teeth around you look menacing. No. Ow!
Bed go ow.
Why do people always do that? No. You say ow. Fuck you, Nolan. So there's something under the goddamn bed, okay? There's something under the
Guys,
I have the most fun on Bounty Board. I want to rob her till.
Yeah, she looks to Canyon, instantly trusting you. Would you mind watching this for me? And
Yeah, sure.
she walks
Mike,
around.
go away.
Okay, perfect.
I take all of her money.
You take all of her money out of the till. The till
Yeah.
is locked.
I take the till.
You take the till. Okay,
Yeah.
it requires two hands, and you can't put it in your equipment, and it weighs about
I put
60
it on
pounds.
Skippy. I put it on Skippy.
You put it on.
He's a big boy.
Okay, it is a Drake. So you put the till on Drake. I don't know. We're in fucking public. Roll sleight of hand.
Again?
I know there's a lighthouse there somewhere, but honestly, this could turn into a jailbreak. So let's do it. This is real life, baby. Y'all stole a Coca-Cola.
It's like get ready for a personal concert with Demon Straight.
Ruby! Vero starts to shout to one of them in particular. Ruby! I'm a big fan! Can you find my broken arm?
Your arm.
He kind of nods, but it's like
Looks
the,
different now.
All right.
Yeah. I love your song. Oh my god, there's too many baby goats. It's so good.
So,
Your music inspired me to go insane at a young age. I am such a big fan.
Just give him an autograph and move on.
I know Mithril Maiden as well, right? I can get you, in. I can...
Mithril. I was right not to take payment from you.
Didn't offer payment, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, this is a freelance.
I refuse.
Freelance being, the keyword.
hello. If you see them open the door, open that door real quick, because I'm gonna throw a grenade. Are you just watching each other through these damn windows?
Do it. Oh, we got it in there!
I got it in!
I saw you got it in!
You sons of bitches!
Let's go. Oh, they're still there! I bet you eat a lot of sweets and you're covered in sweets.
I try not to.
Mist, what about you? What was your favorite part?
This is gonna sound really terrible if it's completely out of context, but my favorite part is when we killed the kid from Makeaway. Which again, out of context, that's awful. But
Professor Grimm, I got a question because, man, it reminds me of something. Are you do you happen to be a representative of the Lollipop Guild?
I can't say I'm familiar with this particular guild. I've heard of the Sugar Folk, and I've heard of the Gumboot Sticker Gang, but I can't say I've ever heard of the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah,
I've heard of the Banana Boys. They wear yellow and like have bananas.
Oh yes, and they show up typically at your workplace with bread. It's fantastic. Banana bread at work, dude.
Let's just go into the fucking town.
Here we just go.
Early. Because the first campaign I did as a DM was literally... I almost had a nervous breakdown at the time.
Oh, the math lad, he did it.
Oh, I didn't even realize it.
Low ceiling, but there are two very low beds that are just very ramshackle. They don't even look clean. They look like another coal miner actually slept in it last, and it hasn't been cleaned since.
This literally has like the coal dust of a man laying like this in bed.
Yep.
I'm gonna prestidigitation that clean. Just like pat it down and magically clean it.
It goes, and it just, and it looks clean. And it's actually strategically placed over where the ice is stored. So it's actually, despite the hot climate, it actually feels very nice over the bed somehow. So
I want to immediately crawl under that bed because I'm a snake and that's cold.
yeah, you crawl under the bed.
Where's my
There's nothing there.
dog?
You find a single boot.
There's a boot under here.
Put it on so there can be a snake in that boot.
Put my hand.
Thank you, Dylan.
Sweet. Well, are we back?
We are back.
We're back. Okay, cool. Hanging out in the bathroom, unclogging toilets barehanded like Goliath do.
I really thought that was going to be a secret. Look, we're trying to find where to go. We can't find anywhere to go. It's like secret lever, flush the handles. One of the toilets clogged. Maybe it's a key. Nope, it's just shit.
It's just shit.
In a surprising twist. Just poo-poo. Amazing. Never saw it coming.
It's something about the way people say poo-poo that just gets me every time. So
He did say papers. Thank you, Monkey Man. He did say papers.
it's also poo-poo paper.
The doo-doo paper. One of the ones that really, you're muted, dear. One of the ones that always gets me is and then cracks Hecate and I up is I don't know. Do you guys remember when people would use the term boosh to describe poop? No, just
no.
Damn it.
Boosh?
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
the mighty
Like you-
boosh.
Like you booshed your pants. Back me up on this. You're still muted.
Oh.
Was that a thing? Did I miss this?
If she could talk and we could hear her, she can back me up. I'm getting desperate now. I'm like,
Why does nobody want to boosh with me?
Is that why the Mighty Boosh is named the Mighty Boosh?
I don't know. I
I've
just know.
never heard of this.
I'm from North Carolina. Does that help?
I used to be in North Carolina.
I'm just waiting to be
But
able
did
to
you go
hear
to school in North Carolina?
Did that
No,
fix
I
it?
only
Yeah.
lived
Oh,
there
yes.
like
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Back me up here.
Yeah, boosh.
Yeah, boosh.
Like BOOSH?
I can't. I don't have proof.
I need
Well,
evidence.
that's
now.
ridiculous to back us up, but it's a thing.
Well, shame I expect boosh proof.
Everybody's
I'm sure
looking
Urban
it up
Dictionary-
now.
Documented evidence. Doo doo and poo poo being called boosh.
There's a lot of definitions on Urban Dictionary, and so far
I'm
none of
not
them are
seeing
poop.
any of them for that.
Oh no.
Playotic,
No,
we have
we didn't make
lots
this
of
up.
toilet
I
humor.
swear.
No, it's not like there were
It's
kids in
very
my elementary
possible
school
that
that
it
would
make
say
it to
boosh,
Urban
and that's far before Urban Dictionary existed. So
Yeah.
maybe the definition has
Or
evolved.
boo boo, like a boo boo.
Boo-boo.
That's you made a boo boo. You boo boo. It smells like
Boo-boo.
boo boo in here. No.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say
No
that to like
Google,
a
not Bosch.
I'm spoken to a child.
baby.
Yes.
So,
Hieronymus Boosh.
Google Analytics after this stream is going to be trending boosh.
Right?
Swear to
Hashtag boosh. That should be the raid phrase.
Hashtag boosh. The mighty boosh.
Mighty boosh.
Oh god. Hold on. I'll
One of
look
the
it up.
definitions of boosh is something that Jack Black snacks on right after the show. See, boosh is the snacking on
Don't make me
tasty
dislike
boosh
one of my
right after
favorite
the
people.
show. I want.
My favorite version.
Oh. Old North Carolina boosh. Sugar grits barbecue. Oh god.
I'm not gonna. So, fun fact. I am a Southerner. I hate grits. They taste like wet sand. They are the worst.
Agreed.
I
Yeah.
also hate
Thank you. Wait, Nolan's not from the South, but
Not
Zach
from
is.
the
More grits for me.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Okay,
they taste
wait.
Granted, there are
All
bad grits.
or like like
All grits.
sweet grits
I don't
or like
with grits.
savory
Yeah,
grits or like
it's-
cheesy grits.
Nobody
Like
wants sand in their mouth.
Yeah, nobody wants gross ass shit that grits are.
Listen, when I used
only
to make
bad
grits growing
are
up,
sandy. If you cook them right, they're not sandy.
Right?
Everybody, yeah, you know what? I've still never had a good one then because every time I have to, I'm like, this is gross. It
Well, it's
just
because
tastes like-
whenever I make good grits, I'm not going to share them with you because it's
No.
not worth my time.
That's fine.
every time I've made grits, it was equal parts sugar. So if it was a cup of grits, it was a cup of sugar.
I've never had sugar in grits.
Yeah, I've never had sweet grits.
Sweet grits are good, but I prefer
always
savory.
butter, salt, cheese.
How do you prefer your grits? Regular, creamy, or al dente?
Or boosh.
Al dente.
I prefer the boosh.
Now I'm just thinking endlessly of my cousin Vinny. I can't get it out of my head.
And that's what I. Yeah. that's
What is a grit?
So,
Two U's.
as you all discussing your desire or lack thereof of grits in this poop water bathroom floor,
I went into the female or the feminine
Yeah.
indicated restroom. That's where I went.
and it is slowly filling up with some of the water on the male side as well.
Somebody flush the handles quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the. Oh, it's telling me I can't. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm going
Are
in.
you trying
the
to
other
flush
side.
those
You
toilets
said
as well?
the,
And
the
I'm gonna-
poop water went into both bathrooms.
Yeah. So like it's poopy water.
How
out.
deep is it? Or am I?
In the feminine side, it is about an 8 deep now. As you see,
Okay, so I can like roll through it with it not like getting into my rollerblade.
in
It
a
gets.
dexterity saving throw. Oh my god, am I about to make somebody fall in poop water?
Wait, you say everybody has to?
No, just she's
Oh.
she's rollerblading in poop
Oh.
water.
That is an 18.
An 18,
That's
okay.
a
So
20.
you're good.
No, that's a 22,
20?
sir.
All right, cool. Yeah. So as you begin to,
And I want to like turn around and hit the handles with my tail, just so I can
Okay, nice.
bolt out.
as you begin to fall, but you very adequately make it into kind of like a rock power slide, and you start smashing the handles with your tail. They all flush adequately.
I'm gonna kind of look over my shoulder. Is any bouchery occurring?
No bouchery.
Oh, come on. You got to be booshing me. There's nothing going on.
I'm gonna have to. It's not. No things are no longer.
If it wasn't a thing before, it is now. Damn it.
We're gonna make it one.
Can we
Yeah.
get our merch department on that? We need boosh shirts.
The mighty boosh. It's a toilet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll roll out and I'm like, nothing on this side, fellas.
I'm gonna go to the one that decided to be unhappy and investigate the toilet so that I is there like one of the lids on the back of it?
Yeah, they got the no, they're the ones that are kind of built into the wall with the pipes coming out like you'd see in Walmart and stuff like that. They don't have like
Oh, okay. I'm going to investigate.
the toilet. Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
$18 on the die. Investigation to plus 119.
Yeah, this is you have done a very thorough investigation of this. Now, poop, water,
Is there
floor,
no
bathroom.
what's it called? The knob to stop.
Oh, a valve.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. There's a valve down there that would shut water supply. Yeah.
I just. Oh, go ahead, Zach. Sorry.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Yeah, you kill the water to it. The slow bits of trickling water now cease to fall out of the toilet. Cease to continue overflowing out of the toilet. Put it that way. I feel like that's a less gross way of wording it.
I want to shout out in Draconic praise be to Cheezers just to see if anything happens. Or I want to yell at the mirror.
In Draconic, you hear a thundering boom that sounds like it's coming from the roof.
Everybody else hear it, right? Yeah, there's a thundering boom coming from the roof.
Yeah, you all heard it.
Was that a thundering boom coming from the roof?
Some serious boosh going on up there.
We should investigate that boosh.
You'll remember there was on your way down here. So you had initially came in the front of the restaurant where there was like the reception area, the cook line, and the concession stand, ball pit, and all the tables, the stage with the animatronic creatures, and then you went into the hallway, and to the left was the basement, and it had said basement but had been scratched out and wrote hell in place of it, and then the roof access was over to the right, and it had the handprint hand scanner, and it said rooftop access, and it had been scratched out and wrote heaven over it.
A hand scanner, you say?
Yeah, that was before y'all had seen that, and then the basement. Y'all came down to the basement to find Wobo.
Which boosh has the hand?
Should we take Wobone's other hand?
I mean, I don't got a knife. I can rip it off, though.
I have this.
I got his head. Does that? Can I like?
What in the boosh is that?
I think I just booshed myself.
Jesus, Lord help me. So you pull out your axe, and you hear the boom as the radiant kind of light gleams off of your battle axe. Yes.
Yeah.
And what do y'all do?
Oh, since we've all been made aware of that information again.
I said it. I even said it earlier too.
I seem to remember there being a hand scanner. Maybe we need a hand.
It now explains why his hand was, removed.
Yeah,
it makes perfect sense.
Man, I want to know what was going on.
All
with
these
this mirror
puzzle
after the
pieces
fact.
are putting together.
So you're saying there was no reason for me to put my hand in the toilet then?
No, I mean, yeah, it was fun.
Did you have a good?
For shits and giggles.
He was just booshing around.
Yeah, literally.
Place his hand on scanner. Scanner. High levels of boosh detected. Please watch. Try again.
Well,
You get a boosh counter.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and add a boosh counter because I'm just gonna use that until we're gonna beat it into the ground.
If it wasn't a thing, it is. And now that's what it stands for.
Speak it into existence.
Prepare for next week's Playotic Pod episode to include boosh in the title somehow.
I'm about to say this week. Gonna immediately ask Sumner. Have you ever heard of poop called boosh? He's gonna be like, "Why do I do this show with you?"
The way you present that, like a name brand.
It's like the great value version of shit. It's Boosh. It's not the name brand.
I feel
It's
like
a little
they have,
off brand.
like, advertisements that come at you real heavy, like Monster energy drinks. So as you are you going back for the hand of Wobone? Was that?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Your course of action, because that's
100%
doable. You go.
Yeah, his face isn't gonna open anything.
Since you have the axe and it's a radiant blade, you'll have no problem lopping off the hand of Wobone as you chop off his other hand. He's now handless.
And headless.
And headless. Yeah, there's some feet there too. I don't know if you like feet, but he has those.
Kids like feet. The kids like
scanner.
Take the feet. Take his feet too.
Everybody gets a piece. You get the head. You get the hand. I'll take a foot. You take a foot. And
Now
you take
seems like as good a time.
For high value.
Nolan backed off that joke really quick. I don't know what was coming, but he slammed the card reverse real fast.
Yeah.
There's only so many. I like to toe the line, and sometimes the line does not need to be towed.
I get the foot.
Oh god, Potato Man. Monster Energy will make your bush go whoosh.
Yes.
Oh, cheesers.
I need to not drink while doing the show.
Oh, we lost Mick. He's broken.
Yeah.
He's gone.
It's been a while since I've done an authentic spit take, but holy fuck, I've gotten real close tonight.
Goes
without me.
You lock off the hand and make your way down the yeasty hallways, kind of back up to the stairwell that you came out of, through the boiler room. And as you make your way back up the stairs, you're in goes from the basement, and then you've got a bunch of what look like boxes that have been stuffed with bedrolls and stuff used to make makeshift beds. And then up ahead is a ladder that leads to a latch to the roof with metal pins going through it and a scanner of some sort that seems to be a locking mechanism to the hatch.
Mick just losing it on mute is it's killing me.
I'm gonna die.
Let's go ahead and give Anita one level of fatigue and carry on.
I like to imagine half of this conversation at least happened in character, where like Onita's in the bathroom and Cinderblock's holding up a turd. Like, you've heard of Booth, right?
They're both
That'll
on drugs.
finish your move. I ain't never heard of no boosh before.
They did both take drugs, so maybe the drugs is making them laugh about the boob.
That's right. I forgot I got a lot of drugs.
You forgot you took the drug. You forgot you were licking the table.
Cinderblock is a big man.
I was worried there for a second. I wasn't coming. I was like, "Oh fuck!" I don't.
I was watching you. I was like, "I'm gonna have to go. I had to go to his room and give him CPR or something. He's not coming back."
Oh, 911, yes. He's inhaled a shit ton of boosh.
Code boosh.
Code boosh.
The boosh
Send
is
the
hit
doctor,
the fan.
send the Coast Guard. This is a test of the emergency boosh system. Boosh.
A boosh siren. Just a big fart.
What's worse, dirty balls or dirty bush?
Dirty. Did you dirty bush? Because that's a whole different thing we haven't got into
I started
yet.
laughing and I got the wrong vowel sound as I started to laugh. Dirty balls or dirty bush?
God, my abs are gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, what a workout.
I don't work out enough for this.
911, what's your emergency? We got a level 5 boostery happening here.
Okay. Back.
Sorry. Okay, so we got the hand.
We got the handprint reader. Could you describe this door one more time?
Keep it together.
Let's get it together. We're professionals. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here. The door is it's a latch. It's latched with metal prongs. It leads up to the roof, and it's got a metal ladder that goes along the wall.
He's keeping it together. You're doing it, Cup.
You got this. You got this, buddy.
I just lost it at the dirty bush.
I think we should rename this chapter.
Toilet
themed.
Toilet humor. I love that it's so easy to break us by just being like pee pee poo poo vagina penis. We're just like
Because we got the giggles. We reached that level of giggles where it's like, okay, everybody shut up. Poop. Next person who laughs, it gets detention.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I was always the worst at that. I was like,
are people still watching?
Yeah.
Okay,
so you're at the precipice of this door and the hand scanner.
Yes.
What do you do?
Scan the hand.
Well, hopefully this isn't a particular hand scanning.
oh god.
Who is putting what hand to the scanner?
We only have one hand.
I mean, if there are 5 of you and one hand, there's an issue.
Each of us grab a finger. Come on.
There should be 10 plus toe bones, so there should be 11 hands.
I think I'm carrying it, so I'm just gonna like slap it on that there reader.
Yeah, it's
that it reads it.
And you see a kind of like a laser grid kind of light up and go up and down as it scans the hand, and you see the metal prongs, and the latch kind of pops open a little bit. I'm making that
door sound effect.
You're good.
It's high quality.
Yeah, I'll open it.
Is this it? Yeah, are you going up the ladder and onto the roof?
Oh, that's what it is. It was, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what ladder?
I'll turn around and look to everybody first.
No, I'm lost in the yeast halls.
Yeah. I haven't changed the map.
Don't look at the memes during streams sometimes.
I'm gonna have to refrain. But you're progressing up the ladder. I guess they are.
Wait, what ladder? I thought we were opening a door.
It's a latch. It's a hatch to the roof, the rooftop access. And as you
I'm on board. Okay.
make your way up to the roof, I'll put up a visual aid here. But what you see as you open the latch and climb the ladder, you find yourself staring at a vast void around the building as if you were in some sort of other dimension. You don't see the normal night skies or the city line. Just solid black, kind of starry void around the building. The rooftop, however, catches your eye even more as you see rows of wooden ramshackle pews facing and sits in front of a giant horse head with 2 horse hooves, one of them holding a wine glass. The very moment you see this, the mouth of the horse begins to close, and within the mouth you see a head turn around, the head of a duck, holding the hand of a female. He's carrying a briefcase, wearing a leather vest and like a brown trilby hat. As he looks back at you, right as the mouth of the horse closes, You see a kobold priest dressed in a really long biker jacket. It's like made for maybe a Goliath-sized individual jacket, but he is a small kobold, so he uses it as a robe. And he stands behind the altar. He sees you, makes eye contact with you, but he continues to chant in Draconic, waving up this rebar pipe, rebar kind of staff tire. And in Draconic here, oh, hear my plea. I come in the bargain again with thee. Take the form of fear and dread. Take the form of this horse's head. I summon you to vanquish our foes. I summon you as a horse in fine clothes. Drink the wine and eat the finest cheese. Summon you, cheesers, to party with me. And he begins the chant over and over again. He's swirling his staff.
Is he describing a horse?
He's trying to summon cheesers into that there horse mascot.
It makes perfect sense now. It'd be quite helpful if we could overcome this trepidatious situation by getting some tokens on this here map layer, because all I'm seeing is the black void of darkness.
Oh. Oh.
I find it comforting.
There you go.
Oh, look at that! That is utterly terrifying.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Let me throw your tokens on there. So you see him kind of sitting there at the altar, and you have yourself on here as well. But yeah, he's still chanting. Seems to be kind of ignoring you as he's trying harder and harder to call down cheesers. Every time that he finished his first chant, a bolt of lightning crashed into the horse's head, and he saw one of the eyes light up as he begins his second chant.
It seems like there is no time to waste, and we should begin.
And Cinder starts running towards this guy, assuming nobody stops him.
He's not trying to stop you. I don't know.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get right up to him.
Time for a title match, bub! And I grab him.
Yeah.
I see him running and I hit air guitar. Go, Cinder, go!
Give me an athletics check. He is not fighting you. He is finishing now as you attempt to grab a hold of him. He finishes his second round of chant as a bolt of lightning crashes into the top of the horse's head, and you see the other eye light up. Both of them seem to be lit up red with the color of a ruby.
It's going to be 22.
Yeah, you grab him.
I don't remember. I think it has to be my next turn that I could attempt to put him on the ground or something. I don't
turn
think I
in
can
order.
do it in the same
Not
turn.
in turn order. Yeah.
Okay.
So you certainly can. Y'all are free to kind of do what you will here.
I'm going to try to get him on the ground. That's what I'm attempting to do.
So I say you 22 because the highest he can roll is a 19, and so you do grab him, and you throw him to the ground as you kind of interrupt his third series chant, and he looks up at you. You'll leave me alone. It is time for cheesers to throw the grandest party of them all.
Come on, ad-lib. Come on. We got this. Looks like Onita might be.
If you don't let me go, cheesers will fuck you.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to. Onita wants to run over and deliver a.
Somebody's into it. Okay.
Little do you know that Cinderblock loves getting a nice sausage roll right up his brown tailpipe.
Cut the boosh.
What was that? And that's just between you and me, Bob.
So does Cinder have him grappled on the ground, or is he just holding him?
That's up to Gup, I think. That was my intention.
Your intention was to what?
To grab him and choke slam him.
Yeah, most certainly. You pick him up, throw him down to the ground. Are you keeping a hold of him?
Yes,
just throwing him down. Okay.
Cinder's whole thing is just grapple and let other people beat the shit out of him.
Well, yeah.
So while he's down, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna execute the stomp. When the opponent is prone, you smash your foot into them in a cruel attack. So I stomp his neck. This attack deals 2d10 bludgeoning damage. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or have the wind knocked out of them, becoming unable to use an attack for the next minute.
And that's what you're going to do to him?
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with a stomp. So that's a 16? Yeah, it's a 16.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage for me. Because he's going to try and finish his third round of chanting.
That's just 12 damage. And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
From your last punch, these kobolds have 12 HP. So as you crush down on his chest, you feel the sternum beneath your feet as his last breath exhales out of his mouth, and he is immobile on the floor.
I feel like we're just like Lenny from Of Mice and Men level,
Just
like
not
understanding our own strength.
Yeah.
I'm just, whoa! Wrestling's usually a work, but this is getting out of hand.
The mouth of the horse opens up, and
Oh, no.
you see a key dangling. Well, it looks kind of like a key dangling from a string.
Is it like in the place of the uvula?
Yes, it is. It is dangling there. It is. Yeah, it's kind of shiny gold. I'll let you get closer if you want to see what it is. But the void around you begins to disappear as the trees of the grove come back into sight. And you look. It's kind of like the grove back around you now.
I really expected some of these folks to put up a bigger fight, and Cinder Block can't shake the feeling that we're doing something that we shouldn't be doing. We just, I feel like the bad guy. I feel like the heel, and I don't like that feeling.
Nah, everybody's got to go to the void eventually. All good, man.
Well, all right, if you say so, let's go.
He's really high on space cocaine.
Look, Cinderblock's got a spaceship.
All aboard the USS Boosh.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, so you hear some clinking noise coming from the rooftop grove. And yeah, you see the horse's mouth open. The duck and the lady are no longer in there. They seem to be gone.
Damn.
We're totally sin.
How do I get rid of my cone? I forgot.
Oh, deleted.
Thank you.
Deleted. And the sick beat starts playing out of the horse's mouth. But yeah, the kobold backer lays there dead. As you interrupt,
Can I take his jacket?
Yeah, you certainly can. It's a little big for you. It's designed for somebody about 7 foot tall ish.
I am about 7 foot tall.
Okay. Well, then it fits. Yeah.
Fits you perfectly.
Sick.
Yeah. Is anybody going to the key?
Yeah, I'll go to the key.
So you see attached to this kind of white rope-like string, it looks like a golden key in the shape of a G.
A G key. Yee.
From over the rooftop, you hear a, "Hey, are you all partying up there?" As you hear Uncle Wilbur from down in the grove. Well, where's me duck? He's hollering at the top of his lungs.
Duck's missing, brother.
Horse ate it.
Horse ate it.
The horse ate the duck. The horse eat ducks.
Well, the horse isn't a horse.
With the cocaine. He looked so sad with that beat ended.
Oh, what's Cinder miss?
You see a door. Mouth. As, Cascada would, as you grab the key.
Yeah. I'm woohoo, all the way down there. All right. Hey guys, I got the key and there's a door. I'm gonna try the key in the door.
So the door in the horse's mouth is unlocked.
Oh.
Well, great job, Cascada.
I'm gonna yell down, Uncle Wilbur! Your duck went into the horse, and we're gonna go into the horse.
As you look into the door, you open it, you see wavy kind of blue ethereal look, but it looks like you're looking at Wilbur through a thin veil of water. As he turns around, he looks at you as if you're speaking right next to him. Well, come down over here. Perhaps you should eat something first. I've got baked bass.
Oh.
Do you
What if it's a mirror trick?
Oh.
Go. Oh. What if it's straw?
Oh no! As soon as we stepped outside, where everything around us was like just starry abyss, I was like, "This is definitely Strahd."
I want to take my whip and kind of like flick it at the blue waviness.
Yeah, it pops right. Hey, whoa, watch it.
Sorry.
I don't think that's.
Go and kind of stick my hand through and see what happens. Tight. I'm just gonna skate on through.
Yeah, I'll follow after.
And next to Uncle Wilbur and the dead bodies.
The smiley face.
Y'all were on the White Castle over there, I believe it was. And as you look over, give me a quick investigation check. Everybody.
Oh, that's a 5.
5.
Wow, 5-5.
15.
I got a good one. I gotta get my plus
6.
Oh, 5-5-6.
I got a 7.
Nice.
Okay, Cascada and Cinderblock, you notice that the door to the golden building appears to be in the form of a. There's like a locking mechanism on the front of it. Appears to be in the form of a G.
Is that the form that matches the key?
Yes, the key, the G key that is kind of wrapped around that string, it is indeed match.
Cascade, it looks like that key might be a perfect match for that there keyhole, and I think you should go right up there and boosh it in.
Booshing away.
Now it's just contextual. It doesn't.
Now it means nothing. It's like Smurf.
So the last thing, as you're opening the door.
Yeah.
The last thing we see before we end off. For one, Uncle Wilbur will hand a couple people. We'll say Onita and Liches hand you each a potion of healing. He's been sitting down here working on his motorcycle. He's got some bass bass or bass bass. They don't, or it could be bass bass or bass bass, but it's spelled the same. Fish sitting here, and every time he kind of slaps one, it makes a thum noise. He's cooking over the fire. He'll give you a couple that's already cooked in case you want to eat it on the go. And as you open the door, you smell the smell of bone meal and decay, which permeates the entire vicinity. You hear synthetic rock music playing. It's like a synthetic form of like Buck Cherry kind of music going on. You see a stage and an assortment of neon laser lights around the room. On the stage, there are 3 poles and a curtain behind it. Dancing on the 3 poles are 3 brightly glowing neon skeletons wearing vibrant G-strings. Gathered around the tables in front of them are a plethora of other undead folks, zombies, ghouls, and skeletons, sitting there drinking glasses of what look to be really thick liquor. And they're cheering on, some of them kind of throwing what looks to be like gold pieces or platinum pieces on stage. Some of them wearing suits, some in casual clothes, but all of them have no skin, just a lot of bone. There's a couple of bugbears that have on jetpacks and suits with black sunglasses and earpieces. 1 guard sits at the front with a clipboard, and 2 guard a door in the back that says VIP.
Hell yeah, I found the party.
And that's where we'll end.
Yeah.
Just for the reference, the G-string opened up the undead strip club.
God
Nice.
damn it. There it is. There it is. I think that went all over our head.
Yeah.
We were just booshed out. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other fun was all of the people watching were nothing but bone.
Bones. Boners.
So tonight on Playotic, there were bushes, dirty balls, dirty bushes, and boners. That's what we had to play D&D with tonight.
Perfect.
And G-strings.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Oh, God.
We gotta
I
show
thought I
off
was
these
going to
minions.
die. Potato Man made the Monster Energy drink. I was like, I don't think I'm going to stop laughing.
What was it he said about the Monster Energy drink? Come on.
Monster Energy drinks.
Oh, and then when Nolan said something about a dirty bush, I was like, oh,
I couldn't
It
hold
was
in
a
the
complete
laugh,
mistake,
and
but
it
it
shifted
just
my.
fucking got me.
Yeah, it was great.
oh God.
I have Monster Energy will make your boosh go whoosh, like copied as a raid phrase.
Oh,
Sounds like a T-shirt to me.
Yeah,
It sure
I would buy
does.
that. I would buy that T-shirt.
I wish I was more artistic so I could make all this merch. I feel like now that we're a couple months into, like, I say a couple months, damn near a year into the Playotic rebrand, like the Bad Touch Mandalorian shirt is far less risque and more on brand now.
Hard touch. I miss the hard touch.
We miss it too, buddy.
I always think about Shannon sounding like fucking Mickey Mouse and being like, "Don't toot my ass. I'm gonna give him the soft touch." Oh. I always think about that, and it just kills me every time.
Take a game
It's so good.
games that I had to avoid.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So what is the memery tonight?
When the Ghostbusters 2, or Ghostbusters 1, there is no stream. There is only Boosh. Oh my God! I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead now.
Onita.
Monkey Man's favorite part was the intros as the encounter started. That was pretty good. I got a little overexcited introducing everybody else, but I loved the idea that we're all just like doing our intros somehow in slow motion, but also in real time, and then it just all comes together into just.
It felt dramatic, so I was like, "Well, let's screw initiative.
Yeah.
We're gonna do intros and
Yeah,
what
I
everybody's
liked it.
doing." And you bust in. I like the feel of it. So,
Zach, what was your favorite part?
Firstly, Nolan just shoving his arm down a toilet for no reason.
I thought there was a secret.
Was there something with the mirror or no?
No, just Yef's mind playing tricks on.
Damn you, Strahd!
Was it really just that we completely dismissed the hand scanner as
because I mentioned
just-
it earlier in the game, and then I mentioned he had no hand.
Yeah,
And they were very adamant about getting the hand, getting him fucked up to give him the hand.
I think Hecate or Mist or both of them got that, but we just didn't. I don't remember.
Because he repeated it again and was like,
Yeah.
there was a hand scanner.
Flush the toilet, stick the hand down, got it!
We're too
What was in
busy
there?
being degenerates, just fucking losing our mind, breaking toilets, and
Okay, there was nothing in the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, let me improvise here a little bit. They're very intent on the bathroom.
You
There's
see
nothing
feet
here.
prints.
Nobody wants to grab shit and continue to go on. And then 30 minutes of boosh.
isn't that just how it goes?
Yeah,
Like,
every
for-
time.
I'm sorry for the. It backfired.
Miss, what was your favorite
It
part?
was a real shitty situation.
So it's kind of like a more smaller bit, but it was like while you guys were having all of your bouchery in the bathroom, just having like a little bit of a more smaller bit with me and Cascada just outside, and it was like the guys are doing their thing, then just go do like let's check out the girls' bathroom. Have a little bit of us time away from that.
Nonsense.
Go powder our nose.
Yeah, like I don't want to go in there. That's gross.
You know what I just realized is like the perfect gift for like us just breaking into what's his name's office? It's
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's the Rick and Morty gif of Summer and Rick buff, and then when they come in,
Start beating the
Gonna
shit.
give it to you.
Exactly.
we all spit on him as we leave.
Yeah, we just beat the shit out of that guy.
Hecate, what was your favorite part?
I like that we just busted in and started beating the shit out of that guy. It's like y'all busted in, and then I was like, "Fuck yeah, beat him up!" And you did.
Honestly, it's almost like meta at this point to let one of them go up and just like prone position, so that way we can't just like
Start kicking the shit out of them.
constant advantage on them.
Somebody put in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure from Golden Wind bit where it's a Bacchio,
perfect.
Naranja, and damn it, third character's name.
Guido Mista.
Yeah, and Mista just stomping the shit out of that dude. I have that bit in the anime because for those that don't know, like the scene is a guy bumps into one of them and he like spills wine. So two of them immediately jump on this dude and start kicking the shit out of him. And then the third guy like takes a sip of his wine, calmly sits there, and then gets up and starts kicking the shit out of him too. So that's,
Oh my god.
that was my favorite bit, is us just like he's down, like knocked prone, trying to get up, and he's like, Jesus. We're just like, fuck you.
Also, like how we just hear a bunch of draconic. It's like, cheese,
Oh, that's- yeah.
and we still just beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, really.
I don't know what it is about this building, but I hate everyone inside of it.
I forgot. Y'all don't know what he was saying.
He said, "Cheesers, get him!"
Get him! Spoke another language, and you went and just beat the shit out of him. Yeah. Well, okay. You know.
Are we just racist?
We're not. No, I'm a dragonborn.
To be fair, and I don't know if it was thoroughly explained in the beginning intro, I did highlight in session 1 about there being a really bad biker gangs and stuff, and these kobolds are in a biker gang. If that makes
That's
you feel
right.
any better. Also, Wobone fired somebody based on sexual orientation, so
Wow, fuck that.
dickhead,
You
right?
know what? He got everything he deserved.
Yeah.
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 We're gonna wake them all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're making them woke.
It's
You know.
the first time I've beheaded anybody executioner style.
Yeah. I need to re-examine my starting equipment because I literally just have unarmed strike. That's it.
You should.
But I mean, that's fine because like Cinderblock is built around just grappling because he gets his rage, which gives him advantage +2, plus his 6th on athletics checks. So like, grappling is all but assured for Cinderblock.
So
and then he
you're
just lets other
starting
people.
equipment out of a standard barbarian, since you're just
Okay.
the only difference is the subclass, so you get barbarian starting equipment and starting
Okay.
gold.
Cool. So yeah, I grab people and everybody beat the shit out of them. That's perfect. Every now and again I'll throw a fist in there, but you know.
That's what. Never mind. Nope.
Yep. Kind of wish I didn't wash my hand because then I could have given him the poop hand.
Give him the old boosh bash.
The old boosh bash. Open up, Goldbowl. This hand's been somewhere you don't want to visit.
Wow. On that note,
horrific revelation.
Okay, what was your favorite part?
I just like being here, man.
Mood.
Your makeup is great.
The makeup is.
Thank you.
One
And
of
it
the best
it holds up through all the laughter. Ooh.
Nice.
I feel my lips are falling apart because I put the wrong mixture of different lipsticks on. That's all good. Yeah, I just like that we beat the shit out of that guy and beheaded him and like literally didn't question anything that happened in the tape until we got back to the bathroom. We're like, oh wait,
Are we the baddies?
we should probably get that hand.
I was under the impression that it was corrupted.
They
Did
were.
I?
They were corrupted.
Well, there you go.
Noticed
And we're
the drug
probably-
made him corrupted.
Yeah. And we're probably not helping my poor little gummy bear's trauma.
Hi, Gummy. Well, we'll be tomorrow. Sumner and I will be on YouTube on the Playotic channel doing Playotic Pod live. Of course, you can always catch the audio version on mine. But we'll be doing tomorrow on the YouTube channel, which is a lot of fun. It's been very, very enjoyable doing it live.
Yeah.
Indeed, I enjoy watching it. I only have one person online currently, Miruku Maddie, which I believe is one of Alan's friends. Unless anybody else has any suggestions.
Playotic Games is live. You guys.
Oh wow, we should let's see. Raid Playotic Games.
There is
Channel cannot raid itself. Okay, thanks
Wow.
Twitch for protecting me from myself.
don't really.
Yeah.
Perception Studio?
EH Adventures are pretty cool. people.
Queer Venture Time?
Who now? What now?
Okay.
Next name I hear is who I'm raiding.
Batman.
Miruku Maddie it is. It's never. Hang on, Miruku's follower only. I don't want to do follower only. Who was the other person?
Queer Venture Time?
Queer
Venture Time. Okay.
Yeah.
Have we had
I played in
guesses from them before?
So when you had when it was still Fateful Encounters, and I played on a one shot that with on the Fateful Encounters channel, and that was one of the other guests was Coral Reaper. I think is.
That's right. I was gonna say I feel like we've done something with them before. Alrighty, well here we go. We're gonna hit raid, invalid username, queer ven. Oh, there's not a D in there. Learn to spell.
Queer Venture.
Raid, queer venture time. I feel weird saying that as a cis white man.
They are taking a hit off a bong. Is that legal on Twitch?
As long as it's legal in the place you're streaming from, but it is a very gray area. To say
They
the
are
least.
ripping this thing. Huh.
Nice.
Well, that seems on brand for us. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Tomorrow,
Blown
YouTube,
away.
Mondays, 7:00 a.m. I believe is when I have the podcasts going up, so you can enjoy it on your commutes to and from wherever you're going on those Monday mornings. I get tired of plugging our shit. You know where to find us. Discord.gg/Playotic Games. At Playotic Games, pretty much all over the interwebs. Loco Cycle this week, maybe? Anybody up for some Loco Cycle?
I got
we gotta finish that up.
How do you?
I got a dumb answer.
Get the raid. How do you get the raid phrase on? Like, how do you just copy and paste it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I believe I set at least the 3 main Nix emotes to public, so you don't have to be subscribed to get them as long as you're following, I think. So.
There's a new meme and it's really good.
How the party thinks
It is.
they look breaking into the office, how they actually look. That's incredible. I'm gonna have to. I'm saving these for next week. The raid timer's almost up. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, everybody.
It's true.